everybody, and welcome to Myracle Podcast, brought to you by Myracle Media Production. This is your boy Chief in the building. Holla at me, you dig?
Your boy Goldie, a.k.a. Gold Chain. Let's go.
Mike, a.k.a. Champagne. Shout out 4th Street.
It's your boy Doty, a.k.a. Big Fish, a.k.a. Doty Ruffin. Y'all know what it is. Let's talk about it.
That's what's up, good people. And today, we have a very special guest. Buffalo's own Quadir Latif, rapper, activist.
TC Pride in this motherfucker. You already know. Hey, put the hat on, bro.
Get my shit
Pay homage. Pay homage, bro.
Right?
Yeah.
Kadir Latif, a.k.a. Crackle Barrel, a.k.a. Pumpernickel Bread, a.k.a. Yeah. You never had pumpernickel bread, have you?
I had a Cracker Barrel.
You never had pumpernickel bread.
Don't want none now.
Don't want
Yeah. You know why? Nigga can never say he had some of this. You heard?
Ooh, pause.
Pause.
Yo, stop a lot.
Yo, what up, Don? Keefy, Myracle Memories, tune in, y'all.
No doubt. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, everybody. Also, today's topic will be police use of force and racial injustice. And when will it end? All right?
I'm tired.
She ain't never gonna end, man.
That's a fact.
Never gonna end.
So feel free to chime in, good people, with your thoughts and opinions, and we will try to answer as many questions as possible. Okay? And make sure you ask Q here any questions that you want to ask, and trust me, he's going to be able to answer as many questions as possible.
Mr. Purple.
Like, share, and comment.
That light went dark.
Also, make sure you share, add, and like Miracle's podcast on Myracle Memory. All right, so let's get right into it.
Let's go.
So, Q, I'll ask you
My
a couple
boy.
questions before we get started. So, Q, let the people know, you know what I'm saying, who don't know you, a little bit about yourself.
Kadir Latif, youngest of 6, raised in a Muslim home on the east side of Buffalo, New York. Father was an entrepreneur. He had a store called Habib Body Oil.
That's a fact. Remember that, John?
That's a fact,
That's a
right?
fact.
Yep.
Big facts.
So we was pushing pounds, quarter pounds, and ounces
Wait.
of Egyptian musk.
Oh,
way
okay.
before-
Okay.
Way,
Okay.
yeah, of oils.
I was fucked up
Yeah,
right there.
no,
Okay.
they
Oh.
they
Still pushing
sell
it?
they sell oils by the pound,
By the pound.
and then you can break it down from the pound.
Right.
Right. So I've been breaking pounds down
Forever.
the Islamic way.
So you were talking. So you're the youngest but tallest in your family. You think?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's raw. That's ill there.
So I was homeschooled. They took me out of school in the 3rd grade.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody got to turn that cricket off.
That's a fact. What are y'all doing now? God damn.
Hey, that's the ring when you know you're getting set up.
Yep.
Like, yeah, don't answer that. Answer that, bro.
Yep.
So so I was homeschooled from the 3rd grade up to my junior year.
Oh, wow.
You got
Yeah.
TK and TC.
I went to TC with my imam was Fajri Ansari.
Okay.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Coach.
Respect.
Shout out
Faj.
Big Fives, Fajri Ansari, Big Coach, Big
Shout
time
out Five.
coach.
Yeah, so I was working in the store like all my life.
Right.
So I even go to school like for real, like you know what I mean. But I was dealing like with people, numbers, and all
Right.
that.
So school was a breeze to you, basically.
it was, you know what, like the math and all that stuff,
Right.
like was kind of like troublesome.
Right.
But I had knowledge of self, and I was already hands on with dealing with people, so
Right.
I knew how to. I cheated on my SAT though.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm
Ain't
like, I
nothing
get
wrong
the
with
work,
that.
no, fuck
Ain't
it.
nothing wrong with that at all.
I cheated on my SAT.
Right. Okay.
I stuck. Yo, listen, I cheated off this dude next to me. Right. I figured out like when you turn from one section, he was going to the section I was just leaving.
Right.
So I followed this whole grid. Man, they sent me a letter saying, "Yo, you did too good. You can pay and take it again, or no, you can take it for free by yourself, or pay and take it again."
Damn.
Like, I cashed out them back in the day. So here,
My nigga.
Holy shit.
Okay.
But,
So you was ahead of the game.
went to Turner with Fudge. played ball. We won the states. Shout out Turner, Carroll, Leonard, Julius, Trooper, Clyde, Sully Ranks, Stucky, everybody, Fats, man, the whole Turner, Carroll, RJ, and everybody, man. We
D1 High, they call it. D1U.
And shout out to the OGs that came before us, Doty and all them boys, Leak, Burn, Damone. Yo, I heard so many stories about him before the game.
Mo was my counselor.
They say
at
Mo
camp.
used to be wet as a jet. He'd be drunk like.
Yeah, Mo was my man.
For real?
Yeah, that was my counselor at
Mo
camp.
get sauce before the games, bro.
Yep.
I heard about. I heard mad stories.
And go for 50.
Yep.
That's a fact.
Yeah, Mo was raw.
What up, Mark? Kenneth, what up?
So
Q ain't running, KK. KK talking about Q running. Q cold in that chest thing.
Okay.
we don't want to talk about chess. We gonna leave that.
Yo.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Excuse me. I thought we had to take a pause for the cause.
Okay. So we got the comments coming in.
So we went to Turner, won the states, we made history. First team to because we won the first time, they moved us up to Class B.
Y'all too good.
And we went to Class B and we ran through Class B.
That's a fact.
That's a whole fact.
What's up?
So I went to St. Bonnie's after that. At St. Bonnie's, I started writing poetry.
Okay.
I was a poet, 6'8" poet. I used to get laughed at and shit.
So your girls must love you when you talk.
The niggas was laughing at me, but the girls
love it.
They was DMing me.
Here we go. That's all that matter. That's all that matter.
I never really cared what a nigga thought.
Me neither.
If a nigga ain't helping me get no money, nothing like
Fuck
that,
him. Fuck him.
man, listen, he can laugh all he want.
Long thing, bro.
You heard? So I always was in the mindset of like I knew I was gonna be different. I knew, I had to walk a different path. My father worked too hard to keep me, you know what I'm saying?
Keep out that bullshit.
Yeah, out the bullshit.
Right.
And when he passed away, I was like 24. May Allah be pleased with him. It's being black. First of all, just being a black man, right?
It's a challenge.
I like this, y'all.
Like already, you black.
Yep.
Right.
Let's not like, bro. We are under attack.
That's right.
That's a fact.
You feel me?
That's
Oh
right.
man, this is gonna be a great segue.
So when you throw in the hood, right, the ghetto, which is derives from the German word ghetto.
Ghetto from
we ain't right.
The camps.
Yeah, the camps and all that, but they call it the ghettos.
ghetto, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you come up in the ghetto and you black, bro, we got a lot. It's difficult, and we don't pat ourselves on the back, or we don't credit. That's why I call most dudes kings.
Right. That's right.
I like peace king, because motherfucker, you a king, bro.
Right.
If you can make it
From that shit.
if you can make it from where we making it from,
Right.
from the circumstances and being held back, you a king.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I call him beloved, man. It was funny though, man. I was talking to this dude. I said, peace, beloved. And them motherfucker hit me an inbox like, yo, I never felt that way before. You called me beloved.
Was that one of your poems you told me?
No, it was just somebody after a gig, and I was like, peace. I said, peace, beloved. And I was leaving.
Right.
But look, it's just it's weird though. It's weird because like we can't even be like show love without it like being some type of homosexual or weakness. Right?
That's
How many
fact.
times do you really tell your man, I love you, bro?
Right.
Like on some like without feeling funny or like pause or none of that shit.
Right.
So when you make love something irregular, what do you create?
Some bullshit.
Doty?
Hey.
You get a Doty ass crazy nigga now.
Mikey.
You know what though?
I ain't crazy, y'all.
But he'll
Right,
show
what
you.
up?
But he'll show you. He ain't got to say it.
Right.
But his actions will show you love all day long. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And that's a fact. So not to just get off that, but like basically, I started rapping, and all I wanted to do, I was a poet first.
Right.
So when I left Bonnie's and went to Howard University, that's when poetry was really starting to get me laid a lot. You dig?
Right.
So I had to really turn up. That shit was lit.
What? 10, 20, what you count?
My nigga.
Man.
What's your count? What's your count?
At Howard?
At Howard. What's your count at Howard?
I can't, bro.
What's your count at? Come on, throw a number out there for me.
I can't even
Come on,
know.
this live shit. Tell us
It's
what it
live,
is.
man, and
Come
I
on.
don't want to
Sorry,
incriminate
what up, boy?
myself.
So Mark P said, yo, we scared of that because most of us didn't have that. You know, so some of us
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense. Some
Don't
of us
know.
didn't.
You heard X. That's good. X. Don't know love. Can't show love.
Right. That's a
You
fact.
know what I mean? That's
You
real.
know, but I think most of us here at this table, grew up in a home that had love in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean?
So it's easy for me to display it.
Right.
Right.
It might be hard for me to say it, but it's easy for me to display.
Right.
Bars.
Yeah.
Right.
Bars, Dodie Run. Dodie
So speaking of, going from poetry to a rapper.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that hard of a
sports,
transition,
you went from
correct?
sports.
Yeah, from
First.
sports to poetry.
Poetry to a rapper.
Poetry to rap, yeah.
So with the poetry background, you didn't have, that much of a.
No, it
hard
wasn't.
transition.
For me, it wasn't like I know some poets like who can do good poetry but can't rap. You know what I'm saying? And I know rappers who could do poetry but not really. You know what I'm saying? So
You gotta combine them joints.
yeah, I was kind of ill in poetry. Russell Simmons put me on tour. This was like my junior year, like going to my senior. He put me on tour with Deaf Poetry and all that.
Right.
So, and I was winning contests. I was actually known in DC. Like I walk in the club and they'll shout me out. Like they called me Q Boogie, aka the poet back then. If y'all know me, you call me Q. If you say Q Boogie, you know we go back. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So that transition, when I I seen that the money really wasn't with the poetry. It was just too much like. You know what I'm saying? I got tired of like the little poetry spots and fake quasi pseudo deep niggas who talk about auras and really want to talk about ass.
Right.
It's just corny fake conscious niggas
So
who want to get laid.
How long did it take you to write some of
No, what happened was I did a mixtape with Cool Taj with Upstate, Dave Slick, Vets and Thieves. It was a lot of people. Shout out Upstate, man. And I just want to go on the record and say, Upstate is one of the greatest rap groups I have ever encountered. Like Slice, Malek,
Slice.
shout out Slice.
Shout out Slice and Malek.
Full Street, KSB. Keep stacking. Slice was a problem.
Mental torture, all them boys, man. Like they was like, to me, when you talk about different styles and everybody was ill. Gutter the Rebel. When you talk about different styles and all ill before Wu-Tang, before Wu-Tang, man, like Upstate could have been like amazing, like amazingly like great. You know what I mean? And I watched them and learned from them. My brother El Kibalon, all that, man. So for me, it was like I was watching real rap. Like I knew what I knew what hip hop sounded like.
Right, hip hop.
You feel me? And if I could get a fire beat, that's why I always pick fire beats. Like I'm
no bullshit.
Never go over no whack beats. But I knew if I could like get a fire beat and do what I'm doing and say what I'm saying. But also I really wanted to convey my message, and I wanted to so I'm at a poetry and it's like people who quote unquote conscious already. There's no point for me to be here. You feel what I'm saying? Because what I'm saying really is not really reaching the people who really need to hear it. Right. So I got tired of that shit. You feel me?
Right.
So I said, let me start rapping. And I started taking myself into different avenues around different people, around different young men. Right. And I remember being in DC. DC was DC. Oh yeah. Like DC, I'm like niggas don't know. Like I was from Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? They thought I was from New York.
Right.
Right. And the niggas from New York knew I was from Buffalo because I rep Buffalo. I wasn't a dude.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
You ain't being cool.
I wasn't one of them.
Right. Change your accent around. What's up, son?
So the New York people really didn't bang with me that much because I was from Buffalo.
They haters.
And the DC people was like, he from New York. They thinking I'm from a borough.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I was like kind of in the middle, like, but when boys seen my message and heard what I stood on and heard what I spoke about, like they all just started showing love. And I always try to put myself in like around the environments where some of these dudes might need to hear something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You never know.
Right.
So what hip hop albums or hip hop artists did you grow up listening to? Did you get inspiration from?
My brother Alim Habib, he was like he like I listened to all his stuff coming up. You know, I used to like rap his raps before I started rapping mine. But like my father would always like be playing Chuck D, Public Enemy. My mom was, used to always be like rapping. She's been teaching for 30 years, so
Right.
she go in the classroom and spit a whole Rakim verse, like for real.
Yo, the art.
That's
right.
Rakim Allah.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
So
Yo.
my mom was listening to Rakim. My father was listening to Chuck D. I was just like, I can't lose.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't have a choice.
I ain't no choice.
You ain't have a choice.
I wish I would spit a weak bar. My mama smacked me.
Your ass
Right.
in trouble.
You're like, that ain't jiggy, nigga. What the fuck is you?
Yo, so Q is gonna spit some bars, ladies
Oh, yeah,
and gentlemen.
yeah.
Just
He
so
got
you
some
know.
shit.
No question.
He's
No
definitely
question.
gonna spit some bars.
Marcus, you wildin', bro.
What'd he say?
Pause that.
Oh, I seen that.
Mikey was always
Oh, man,
hard
I-
on me.
Hey, yo.
Ooh.
He tight there?
Yo, that is preposterous.
I read that. I didn't want to say nothing.
Yo, the man,
I didn't want to say nothing. I seen that. I didn't want to say nothing. I didn't want
Yo,
My man Brizzy timed
You
in.
want to address
Yo.
that?
Q legendary
I'm
bars.
addressing somebody else.
yo. Oh,
Shout out-
he
shout out
he
T
definitely
Breezy.
gonna spit something. all right?
Not yet, Mo. Not yet, Mo.
Not yet.
We gonna let Q burn it down later. Not yet.
Not yet. I mean,
Listening to Pac was one of my greatest influences.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Like,
sir.
I
He's
don't
a
know.
rebel.
I
Like
don't
that
know how.
rebelness.
Yeah, Pac was just like, and Pac and X really like
Man.
were two people. I never met Pac. You know what I'm saying?
to. You met X.
I met X. Like,
okay.
but Pac and X were like two people who really like were super genuine. Like,
Right,
and you can hear it. Like they were two people who were transparent. Like who transparency was what we loved about
Right,
them.
right.
Consider them like poets, though.
Yeah, they can like poets. You know what I'm saying?
Pac,
That's a
yeah.
fact. Them boys is poets.
X gonna give you the prayer on every album.
Right.
That's poetry.
That's it
a
is.
fact.
That's
That's
poetry.
a fact.
X gonna give you the prayer.
So
The-
what was
the prayer
what
always
was
crazy.
meeting X like? What was like
I know.
y'all buying?
Well, the first time I met X, he was like, they was like, yo, you gotta hear this dude spit. Like,
Yo, rest in peace to X
in
too.
peace,
rest in
y'all.
peace, rest in
Peace
peace,
out.
man.
God bless the dead.
Rest in peace to the king.
Now,
The
me and
king.
X had something in common. We both have 14 kids.
He got 17.
17. I might got 17 too, but I'm saying
I'm about to say, motherfucker. You claiming 14, motherfucker. We ain't gonna talk. We ain't gonna act crazy, but shit.
Come on, we digress. We digressing now.
All right,
Okay.
so X was like, yo, they was like, you gotta hear this dude spit. We was in New York,
Right.
and he was like, yo, spit a 16. So I'm excited. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
Like I'm lit. Like I'm like pause. Like I'm like, yo, I'm ready to like rap all day. So I just went in, and even though I killed it, he was like, yeah.
Right.
That was wrong. That was wrong. You know, that was wrong. That wasn't 16. But that wasn't 16.
That was
Yo, no, he did he really.
He did so. Man, I
Pulled
swear
your card.
Pulled my card. He was like, that was wrong. That wasn't 16.
That was 16. That was 16, dog. Come on.
I was
I
like,
need two more balls.
no, he was saying I did too much.
Oh, you did too much.
You know, I
Oh,
was
okay.
going crazy.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
but he was just that type of person.
Right.
Right. Keep it 100.
Right.
Like whatever he thought,
Right.
Set it out.
he's gonna say.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And you
So he ain't sugarcoat nothing.
nothing.
Miracle memories, y'all. Tune
Nothing.
in.
Like-
Don't lie with us.
I can remember people walking up on him. Yo, he would let motherfuckers have it. Like he didn't like if he didn't know you, and it was difficult. Like it's difficult for somebody who come from the street to really like all the way conform.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
What you say?
Like like I've been around street. If you were around the street, nigga, just off like he's not even a rapper. Like they move, or it's just certain codes. It's just certain things like
Motherfucker live by.
they don't like.
They don't
Right,
like it.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So X was like, people really didn't understand. Like when I lived in Yonkers. Like I lived around.
Right.
Like
They say it's real tough out there. It's crazy.
you know, it's crazy. Like it's
Crazy.
like Buffalo.
Like
It's like
Buffalo? Okay.
it's like one of them small joints. You go out there and get killed.
Right.
Period. You know what I mean? If you ain't moving right.
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 But I was around when I got signed. I got signed to Rough Riders.
Right.
And
Smoke weed every day.
when I got signed, like I started, like you know, now you are in the inner circle now. Now you're hearing stories like you'll never hear. Like you'll hear stories about like when X signed, got his first deal, like, he had his jaw broke.
I heard that story.
You heard that story?
Holy shit.
So X rap,
Allegedly popped
he popped a wire from his jaw,
I heard that story.
but you don't know why his jaw was broke. So what happened was shit crazy. He robbed some nigga.
They seen him.
He robbed this dude, right? Some young boy,
right.
boom boom, took his shit.
Right.
And then it was a big dope boy's son. So the dope boy and his team came up to the Rough Riders where their studio was, and was like, listen, and shout out D and Y, them boys was made already.
Right.
Like they was $1 million strong in the street. Like they was made. Right. You feel me? Before the rap shit. Right. So, but they knew the dude, and they was like, listen. They told, as I said, listen, this shit could get ugly. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when they saying that, they like
it's facts.
Right.
It's going down. It's going down.
It's really that.
Right.
It's up there. It could be up there and stuck there in a minute.
Right.
So the dude was like, yo, just send X down here. Yo, what's wrong? Yeah. So he said
that weed out that motherfucking hand, man. Somebody go get this motherfucking weed from this nigga, man.
So he
Man,
said,
crazy,
he said, yo, listen, we don't gotta do this. Send X down here. I want the fears with him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Damn.
And they was like, listen, I said, you gotta go down there, bro. We gotta go down there. We're gonna have to give you the fear. They ain't gonna jump you, but you're gonna have to go ahead and
Or else.
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
You gotta get it in.
You gotta get it in.
Pause.
The man must have been official with them hands. Broke his shit.
Yeah, okay. That's real shit.
Broke him, and then he had to, like the week later they had to perform for Def Jam. So it was like Mace was with Rough Riders.
Right.
Mace started off with Rough Riders. Right. So
we didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy because him and so them and
that's why they had the relationship to get the lock.
Right, that's what
because they already had a relationship.
Right.
Okay,
they flip flop.
we gave you Mace.
They flip flop.
Right.
Prior to, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yep.
So they had that relationship, but when they signed the Def Jam, it was X had a broken jaw, and was going so hard as shit. Right. The dude and Leo Cohen was like, wow.
Damn. Everybody do a shot for this fucking no story nobody know about.
That's a fact, yo. The man, yo.
These stories nobody know
Q
about.
is bringing
Coming through
stories,
this shit,
man.
man. That's what's up.
About him and the Rough Riders,
Some exclusive
man. That's
shit
what's
right
up,
there, man.
Yo, but Kev Ross, yo, my man,
Bank had
yo,
last week.
Kev Ross said Q Boogie transition from hooping to music was best I ever seen. Hoopers want to be rappers and rappers want to be hoopers. TC Pride.
TC
Pride.
Shout out Kev Ross, man.
Yo.
Kev, big Kev.
Oh, shout out Shaft too, man.
Dark Walker.
Bake.
You know
What up with you, baby?
Shaft Bake, what's up, baby?
He said my
Shout
boy
out
Q
Rob.
Boogie.
Chad
He said
Bake.
friends
Man, fuck
since
them
the
kids.
springboard. You know what I'm saying?
Shad Bake, man. Fuck the kids, baby.
Kids, Chad.
I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all kiss my ass. I've been saying that shit for a long time.
Yo, that's what's up, man. So, man.
So the locks was called the Warlocks.
Okay.
It was called the Warlocks.
Some more exclusive shit for y'all.
Yeah, definitely exclusive, y'all.
The locks, this story about the locks. So like, I can't say too much, but
Holy shit.
But
Man, it's raw and
they
uncut,
said
man.
Styles P. They like Styles like was known. Like Styles was like pretty much like on or off the mic was like that's how we give it up.
Right, I can tell.
Styles another one of them niggas like who like X and Pop. Like he
remind me of that type of shit.
Yep.
Right.
Like he ain't fucking around.
Yep.
Right.
Say whatever on his mind.
Look, I remember in DC when I was at Howard, I went to go see the Locks, right? At the 930 Club. So he was doing I Get High. He had the blunts. He was having, big joint, like massive, like he was having the blunts, right? So can't say shit nowadays because niggas like pause.
You sit right next to his ass.
Yo, story. I think we in timeout right now.
Right, man. So he had the big ass blunt, right?
Right.
And he was like in the crowd like this. He was like squatted down, like rapping and shit. The man took the blunt though. Somebody took the blunt. Yo, your man jumped in the crowd to get his blunt.
That sound like Styles P right there.
Yo, it really wasn't. Listen, when it come to dudes who got like a street, it's not about the money.
It's instinct.
Right.
Instincts.
Right.
It's the principle.
Yes,
That's why they
yes.
ain't. That's why they ain't want to wear
wear the shiny suit.
Right.
It's the principle. So he like, yo, you taking my motherfucking blunt, nigga. You ain't taking my blunt.
Right.
Nigga.
Don't take nothing from me.
Right.
Don't take nothing from me.
I don't give a fuck if it's just a blunt.
Right.
The man jumped in the crowd, bro, and it wasn't no like happy, joy crowd, bro. This is a Locks concert.
Right.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
feeling that shit though. Don't take nothing from me.
Right.
So, and Yonkers like, Styles P was like got jumped. He got jumped at some bar. You know what I mean? And he got jumped by a lot of dudes, man. Like, came back around to the studio, and like all the Rough Riders up there and this, that, and the third, man. Like,
them motherfuckers is deep.
They was deep.
They deep.
Like they was like
Pause.
the reason why, like, I remember Suge Knight said, he was like, the only people I respect, only movement I respect is the Rough Riders. It was confusion.
Yeah, that definitely said a lot.
That's saying a lot.
It was confusion, but like, how many people you really know, like, who was trying to run down on X or any of them boys?
Right.
That's why when Beanie Siegel was like, yo, listen.
Shout out Beans, baby.
Shout out Beans. Shout out to
Shout out Beans.
Yeah, man.
That's why Beans was mad with Jay, because he was like, yo, bro, I took on some.
Right.
I got on the front line.
Yes, he did. Him
Right.
and
I got on the front line.
Him and Kiss.
That's a fact.
Him
Now
and
you
Kiss.
taking on that? He like, bro, like DNY was like they already had a movement.
Right.
Like it wasn't like. That's why niggas ain't really was like trying to mess with them dudes. Like when X did his single, they bought like 70,000 of the single they sell. Just to get his numbers up before he even got signed, so they could see that they moving.
That's love.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
They had the money to do it.
That's a fact.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Man.
when you start this movement, man, they already had the money and they already had the respect.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Money, power, and respect.
So when people was taking on, like when Sieg was like, yo, I'm not even from New York.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm doing shit for you, Jay.
I'm going out.
Right.
Consider Jay his man.
Right. That's
Right.
a fact.
And I'm holding it down. You know?
And his man got smoked.
He said, I heard
Like,
that.
yeah, his man got smoked. Like, it's like all that rap shit is cool, but it's a lot of boys who be getting dropped behind the scene that you never hear about.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So Siegel man got smoked, you know what I mean? And they was like, yo, let's dead this shit, whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? But back to X, man. X.
Pay attention, y'all.
X was struggling with some real demons. X was struggling with some real demons. And when he got, like, he was struggling even, like they had to do things for X, like they had to, like, trick X sometimes to take him on the, to get him to go to some shows. Like, they'd be like, yo, listen, we about to go,
I can believe it.
Right.
yo, listen, they'd be like, yo, X, we about to shoot up here and do this real quick. Bro, they'd get him in the car and hit the interstate, bro. Like, yo, we got to go to
Kidnap him and shit, basically.
yo, for real. So,
Man, Mr. MTV
Cheek, what
Awards
up,
2
baby?
years in a row. So
right.
That's why I can believe it.
Right.
So he was the type of dude who was like, yo, like he was struggling with some shit, bro. And it was like, now we about to cut you a check.
We know that dude.
Y'all know how it is when motherfuckers get money.
That's a fact.
Somebody get money who not supposed to have no money. Like, oh, this
We always
motherfucker
say
got
that
money
shit all
too.
the time.
Right.
It's
So-
about to be bad.
It's about to be bad.
It's going to be bad, all the way bad.
Right.
So
All
he
bad.
he would do things like that was just so like when he did the movies. He did a movie in L.A. and they bought the whole, like, they rented the whole block in L.A. right? So to rent a block, whatever, like, for real, they was hourly.
Right.
They was charging, like, the film people so much money. Your man X was racing little sports cars
That was his thing. The race
like
car.
half the day. Didn't even
Remote
come to the
control
joint. They was
cars.
waiting on him. So they put a clause in his contract saying, like, yo, for every hour that you late or whatever, then we take all this money. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just to try to, so he was talented. He was, but he still was somebody who's coming from the streets, who was really coming from robbing niggas, putting in work.
Right.
Like, he really was coming from that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when he was rapping, you hear his raps.
Damien.
Like, you hear his raps, bro. Like, he's not one of them dudes who was like gusto. Like,
gotta come on here, Chanel.
So, yo, man, this
I'm
man,
down with us.
y'all
Fair
getting
check.
exclusive stories from my man Q Boogie, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call him Q Boogie, man, because I like Q Boogie. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, what up, baby?
Definitely Q Boogie.
But listen, we gonna transition now. You know what I mean? Because we need to talk about this. You know, this whole police, you know, use of force
sick of this shit.
and this police brutality. So, in the wake of the latest killing of Dante Wright, another young black person by the hands of police in Minnesota, mind you, you know, all along while the trial of Derek Chauvin is going on for the murder of George Floyd. All right, so let me talk to the cast a little bit about this whole, you know, this killing of Dante Wright. So the police chief in Minnesota said that the shooting of Dante Wright was accidental. What y'all think about that, Cass?
I'm not. That's a crock of shit.
That's a cop
You
out.
understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't. I mean, you're not a rookie.
She's a vet, actually.
You're not a
Miracle
rookie. You
Mental.
can't.
26-year vet.
26
You
year
can't
old vet.
mistake.
Get live with it.
I can't mistake a set of dice on the streets for fucking Monopoly dice. I'm gonna know that these don't belong out here. So you telling me you've been on the force 20-some odd years and you don't know the difference between a taser and a pistol? My friends can close their eyes and hold the pistol and tell you if it's a 40, a Glock, or a 38.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
All facts.
And this was before they was even legal, and some of them not legal. But you're not gonna tell me you thought a taser was a pistol.
P, what up, P?
You just not.
That's powerful.
And I'm not buying it. And you know her main charge is manslaughter, which here carries a 6 to 12 that I do know for a fact. I don't know what the max of it is, but I don't know what it is out there. But like,
But they say she can get a maximum of 10 years for manslaughter.
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
So like here's a 6 to 12, so it's similar.
Okay.
So like why not start like high and come and go low? Like you kill someone.
Right. You ain't lying.
You don't mistake. You just don't. You can't.
So
Nah.
Q, do you think it was murder or do you think it was manslaughter? What do you think?
It's always murder, man. It's
murder,
always man. They've been killing us, man.
Shit ain't new.
They've been killing us, man, for so long. It's like I become like I'm an activist. Like I work with Cornel West, Tamika Mallory. I work with so many, my son. Like I've been doing this since I went to Howard.
Right.
I slept outside in front of the courthouse for over affirmative action in 2004. That's when it was cold out there. You know what I mean?
Right.
I work with Prisons Are People too, to reform prison laws and give justice for our brothers in prison. Like I worked on so many for 20 years, and like after a while, you okay, somebody died. Now we go protest, right? Then while we protesting,
Another person.
another person dead.
It's like a bro.
Protest don't get us nowhere.
Bro,
It's like
so now you become now
No, remind me of I forgot a show called Groundhog Day. You ever seen Groundhog Day?
right. You
You
wake up again.
and the shit just keep happening
Yo,
over and over
listen.
again. You try to go this way, it still happens.
Listen,
You know what I mean?
listen.
Nowhere to turn.
We marched from New York City to DC over 9 days.
Wait, you did what?
We marched from New York City to DC.
Damn.
Took 9 days. It was me.
Hell of a march.
It was me, my son, the general.
From shout out to my
Tamika
shine.
Mallory.
And why?
Y'all got that documented?
Yeah, it's documented.
Yo, that's dedication right there.
Documented.
That's dedication,
was-
good
right there.
It
people.
was about 60 of us. And
It's a march.
by the time we got to Baltimore, a church sponsored us to sleep in hotels that night.
Right.
Because we were sleeping in churches and you know what I'm saying? Little joint. It was crazy. But they sponsored us. So we went to that church service that morning on a Sunday. Somebody came in and said Freddie Gray
Damn.
got killed.
Rest in peace, Freddie Gray.
Freddie Gray got murdered.
Baltimore.
Right.
They killed that boy, and we was in the church, and so I was pissed. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, let's go. They was like, nah, we got to get to DC, and I just went off. I said, yo, we did all this stuff, all this marching, just to let this shit happen and not show our presence, not even go and you know what I'm saying, support the family or whatever. So we was arguing, and it was like, you know
Because
what?
right there.
Yeah, it's right there. But
Right
we
there.
still had to we
walk.
had to walk
Right.
to the precinct. But what was crazy was we decided to go, right?
Right.
So we was like, boom, and they announced it in the church. How many of them you think came?
Got you, Pip. Move. I got you, move.
A packed church. How many people do you think came? None.
That's crazy.
I'm not gonna get into that, but
Right.
by the time we started marching in the street to go there, people from on porches, like just people who they all just started, man, they all came outside. And by the time we got to the precinct, his brother and them boys was pulling up, and I have a very like good relationship with his brother to this day.
Freddie Gray's
brother, right? They put up with their man. They was like, it was lit. Like, yo, y'all killed my. I had to literally grab this boy. He had the burner and all that. I said, listen, bro, they are going to kill you.
Right.
Like, I know what you're going through, how you feeling right now.
And a few more of y'all too, they gonna kill.
Look, you want justice.
Right.
You don't want to become a part of the villain, to be the villain of someone who tried to
turn to something else.
Right. So I pulled him and I walked with him. He put the burner up and we kicked it for like 20 minutes. Him and his mans, boom, boom, boom. And I said, you can do this. Like, there's a way to do it. Even if you got a problem with somebody, there's a way to do it.
Right.
If you want to act emotionally, you're not even using your rationale. You're not using your intellect. This is why you cannot like mix like emotions in war. Right. War is not an emotional thing.
Let me get to one of the comments. Q, we got a comment from Tristan J. She said the narrative is always that the victims shouldn't resist or shouldn't have a record. I call BS. The truth is the reason why so many white people still give cops the "I feared for my life" pass is because they too are afraid of black people.
Of course. They been fearing us.
You right about that.
Right.
Yo, why you think
we don't got no guns though?
Why you think they don't make like a lot of superheroes aren't black? Why you think that?
We got Will Smith.
No, I'm just saying. Look, because a black person overcoming slavery
is already a superhero
and being successful and doing this shit and overcoming everything we overcame, they look at us like it's not like, okay, for white people, they like,
how the fuck you do this
shit? Like we already part.
Right.
We could part 50 white people with walking towards them. They will part. Like we superheroes, man. We are superheroes. So it's not far fetched for us to go and lift up a fucking truck, bro.
Right.
When we lift up oppression from white injustice systems all our life.
Talk to him, Q, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So
nigga.
Yeah, they fear us, bro.
That's right.
Powerful.
That's powerful people, man.
We are powerful.
That's why you call us kings, right?
We are powerful, but if we don't recognize that we can use our powers for evil instead of good.
That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a fact.
How many niggas could break down pounds, man, but could be straight chemists if they really took that shit.
Come on,
right.
Man. Come on.
To that level.
To that level, though.
I know a few chemists.
To that level.
Almost everybody I know.
You spend that much time, the time we spent as kids out here in these streets,
doing this
sometimes
and that.
not even making
being
no
honest,
money. Sometimes not even making money.
Sometimes not even making no money. Giving the streets hours. I gave the streets hours.
Repping the neighborhood.
Every day. I probably gave them
a million. A million.
You know.
I'm just saying a million.
That could have been spending time more constructive.
Come on, man.
Fact.
You could have been running the pharmacy.
Fortune 500.
You could have been doing this. You could have been doing that.
Right.
Like
that's unfortunate, man.
Right.
What black people do with nothing.
Right.
With nothing. That's
right.
what white people be like this, yo. I can't believe, like, I just can't imagine.
That's right.
Right.
Do more with less.
I can't imagine coming from where you guys come from and doing this and doing that. So that's why they
and the black woman is so resilient.
Right.
Shout out the black woman.
So resilient. Like just to even raise us.
Strongest creature on earth.
Under the conditions that they were forced in. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
That's crazy. Like I was thinking about it like our mother. Shout out Sam. Big shout out Sam.
Shout out.
No doubt.
Shout out.
I hope you're watching today.
Shout out.
All our mothers though.
That's a fact.
All our mothers is an attestment to how resilient a black woman is, bro.
All by themselves.
All by themselves for the most part. You
That's
know what I
100.
mean?
All
If you okay, you
my
look
good
at the
come from my
table.
mom.
Look at the table. It's 5 of us. Okay, how many of us really had their fathers in their life?
I mean,
Q. That's a 20% ratio, bro.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a 20% ratio.
I think you might be generous too.
That's 1 out of 5. I'm just saying.
it's 20.
I'm saying
It's
overall.
25.
No, I'm
It's
saying
That's
overall
1 out of 5.
people in the
You
world.
talk about
Right,
the
right.
table.
That's like on average.
Right.
That's like our average.
That's a fact.
Might be a little lower.
That's what I'm
No, it
saying.
might be too
From
much.
our era.
It might be too much.
That's why
No,
I
I'm
was.
just saying the percentile might be a little lower.
I'm saying if you
Coming from where we
if
come
you taking
from.
it off the table, it's probably
Right.
Yeah.
But it's not. But it's not an accident.
No,
It's
no,
not.
And
no,
when you look
no,
at
no,
when you
no.
when you go back to slavery came in 1555. They always say 1619. That's bogus.
Yeah.
It was 1555. You know what I'm saying? And 90% of the slaves went to Brazil. Like they didn't even come to America. You see what I'm saying? Like this slavery shit is deep. So, what was one of the rules of welfare? You couldn't have a man in the house.
Right.
Right?
and you can have a job.
Right. Section 8.
Do you want
welfare?
benefits?
You
Do you
cannot
want
have a
benefits?
man in the house.
Do you want benefits?
Or like
Get
now.
out. He can't be there.
That
then.
shit is by design.
Right. Now, let's talk about something else real quick. We dealing with women. We dealing with psychological. We dealing with a psychological pain and a psychological hurt that stems back from what? Listen, I tell people all the time, like, if we like in Islam, like we revere Christ. Christ is the Messiah. Like Islam teaches us that Jesus Christ is the Messiah. He will return
Right.
to fight the evil eye, the one eye, the Antichrist.
Right.
Which is the system, the one eye he talks about, the one eye on the fucking dollar.
Right. The system.
Okay, the system. Now, when I watch Passion of Christ, right? If we want to talk about emotionally, right? Okay, it'll move you. But what did we really learn about his life, right? What did we really like take? Like did we see him in situations and we can handle the same situation like he did? No, we just seen the beating.
Yep.
But that's look at slaves, right? And I'm gonna tell you a different type of pain that no beating can never match. To hear your son, your 8-year-old son, get fucked by the master,
That's crazy shit.
or your 8-year-old, 6-year-old daughter
Right.
be.
That's pain.
You can hear the master having sex with your 6-year-old daughter. You can beat me all. I have 2 daughters. You can beat me. Listen, bro.
Nothing like that pain.
You can beat me. I can't take that.
Right.
So
Thought of it. Thought of it.
But listen. So when the man can't even defend his daughter, how is the wife or the mother going to look at the black man?
Like God.
Like, damn, why you let him do that?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
So
we wonder why. So we wonder why is this in our relationship of black women and black men? We wonder why is this this tension?
So speaking of that, Q and Cass, so everyone here has kids or older kids. You know what I mean? So what do you tell your kids on how to act if they have an encounter with the police? What do you tell your kids, Go Chain?
I tell them, first of all, make sure you get in that car. You got your seatbelt on. That's for one thing I do. I bought 2 cars for my kids.
Right.
So the car shit is real touchy to me right now.
Right.
Now make sure you got your seatbelt on. Make sure you driving dinner at 10 and 2. Take your hat off. I mean, don't have too many people in the car. Make sure when you pull up, you do what he say, basically.
Okay.
I need to come home.
That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Do what the people tell you to do. You know what I mean? Because they hold so much power.
That's a fact.
One slip
over
up.
you right in that situation. If our kids get pulled over
That shit be chill
by the
talking about this
the police have so much power over you. Don't get all smart mouth and shit like our kids tend to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't give them no backlash. Don't give them a reason, because this day and age they do got body cams and shit, so they can see how you interacting with it.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? And we still got to hope
and we still
that they
losing.
don't act a fool.
We still losing.
And kill our kids. But for the most part, man, you got to do what them people tell you to do and asking you to do.
That's a fact.
But
You know what I
that's
mean?
easier said than done.
Right. It is.
It's
But I
easier.
gotta tell them something
It's
though.
easier said than done because at 22, like you're not even mature.
That's a fact.
Look, I knocked the cop out.
That's bruh.
Look. And when I rap and say
And we
first to knock the
thank
cop
God
out and
your
knock
ass
the
still
cop
here.
out, like, yeah,
Thank God you're
I
still
did
here.
that, and thank God I'm still here. Thank
what I'm
Allah I'm
saying?
still here.
Right.
That's,
You know what I mean?
That's the most
But-
important part.
But but the man was like, the man put hands on me.
Right.
Like I don't know how it feels. Like
It was a reaction to you too.
it was a pure reaction. Like, boom. Like he yoked me by my motherfucking neck. Beloved, you white already.
I already don't feel
I'm
you.
already halfway racist already.
You ain't
You know
lying.
what I mean? So you ain't about to yoke me like by my motherfucking neck and I ain't do nothing. You see what I'm saying?
My boy Bobby. What I'm saying when I say they got
Shout
the
out B
power,
Ballard.
when they got the power, bro, they do have the power, bro. It's not we're not giving them power.
There
We
you got
not
it.
listen to this, bro. You living in the day and age that I'm living in. You watching the shit that I'm watching.
Right.
They killing us and getting away with the shit.
Right. You can't kill nobody.
They got power, bro.
That's a fact.
That's
You
a
can't
fact.
kill nobody.
We can say we got this, we got that. They have the fucking power. It's a trial on TV right now about a man getting killed, and this motherfucker might not do a day. How much power do you think we got?
So but he might be saying
Motherfucker,
He
my,
might-
my thing is this, man. I don't give a fuck. Y'all know I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna play with the motherfucker.
Shoot your shot, Dirty Ruffin.
Yeah,
No doubt.
if I'm going through something, like I'm frustrated, you're not gonna do what you want to do to me because you a police, man.
right.
Not.
I can promise you that.
That's a fact.
You're not gonna do what you want to do to me because you the police. I can promise you that. That's on Miracle Divine fucking Rhymes. Believe that shit.
That's right.
So
That's a fact.
Said what he
let me
said.
say this. Let me say this. Okay. Now, okay.
I toot that fucking horn too.
All police are not bad police.
That's a
Just
fact.
like
That's
a
just
fact.
like all civilians are not
bad.
criminals.
Right.
Okay.
All black people
You know
are
what I'm
not
saying?
bad people.
That's a fact. Okay.
No need to be scared
let
of
me
us.
say that because we got some friends that's
We
on
like
the
the
police
most
force.
friendliest motherfuckers
That's a fact.
out. Though, like
That's a-
because we know how to adapt. As a
Right.
black person know how to adapt, man.
Goes back to what you said earlier
It dates
about
back to slavery.
Where
We
you,
just
where
know
you
how
come
to
from.
adapt.
Right.
Where you come from.
That-
How y'all make it out there? Like we used to it.
Man, we've been through trials and tribulations just like
That's a
everybody
fact.
else.
You know the problem is as black people, and when you hear a lot of black people who be like, "Oh man, they got power," or we give them power, or we could do this. When you hear a lot of black people who overlook oppressive shit, right? They overlook it just to say, "Man, you can make it out." That's not the argument.
That's not the
The
argument.
argument is not if we can endure and make it out. We know we
We
can
know
make
that.
it out.
We just want to be treated fair.
But listen, when did slavery? I mean, when did racism end?
Right.
Like,
Right, when did it end?
Like when did it like come to like where
And
these white people, because the police were created
for the
for
gather the slaves around.
right
Corral the
So-
slaves. Corral
right,
them. Corral
right.
them. Corral them.
And then one of the first laws, illegal laws, was smoking weed,
Right.
smoking hemp,
Yep.
because the Native Americans and black people were smoking.
Yep. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So they
Right.
created a law so you couldn't smoke.
Right.
Right? Okay. You couldn't smoke. So basically, you got white people in power. And all I ask is, listen, when white people try to come and say, listen, let me tell you about with the black community, I don't need no white person telling me what black people need to do. I need you to address your uncles, your aunts, your
That's a
great-great-grandparents,
fact. That's a
and
fact.
all that, and tell them what they need to do.
That's a
Because racism never ended.
That's right.
Racism never ended. It just passed down.
That's a
down.
fact.
And now we got cameras now. So now we got these cameras, and now shit is being so prevalent
Yep.
that you really can't overlook it. Some still try.
Somebody
Right.
said the revolution will be televised.
Right.
It's going on now.
So now they fear us, and we have to understand who we are dealing with. You have to humble yourself, right? And it's difficult because I'm not really getting this till late. Like I told you, I knocked the cop out.
Everybody. Everybody.
But I tell my kids, listen, you have to present yourself as non-aggressive.
Yep. Non-aggressive.
You have to
Right,
lower
I
your
get it.
you
I
have
get
to
it.
lower your testosterone as a man, and just make it home. Because I told my son this. I said, yo, if they do something to you, and if they do something to you,
No doubt about it.
you already know.
Right.
Like we ain't waiting for trial.
Right.
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 We ain't waiting for court. The streets gonna be the motherfucking
Yep.
judge,
Then jury.
jury, and that's
Executioner.
it. And that's it. And I don't mind. We can do it on YouTube, and they can put my fucking name in the front page,
Right. Right.
and say he was always one of those guys. Yeah, you fucking right.
That's right. That's my man Q Boogie, man. Talk that
Yo,
shit. Myracle Murray's podcast. Tune in.
So Bobby said, learn law, speak with a humble tongue, and see how it works. The language of law is called legalese. Okay? Okay?
Shout out B Ballard.
That's
I
right.
get
That's
it.
a fact.
I get
My
it.
man B Ballard. You know what I mean?
We like
But sometimes you just sometimes you just pulled over for no reason. I'm in the same sense as Gold Chain. I tell my kids, and I got 3 boys. I tell them no hoods, no hats, and don't ride with more than 3 people in the car.
That's
you
a
understand? Because it's basically like profiling.
That's
you know
a
what I'm saying?
fact.
You get pulled over and it's like, what
I
what I
remember-
do? The first words are what you pulled me over for, and that's more than enough for them to ask you to step out the car. You understand? So I mean,
you know what's really sad though? This is called reverse racism. You tell the slave you're free, then you ask him how he gonna eat, right? Are you really free? Let's get there. But why is it a topic of discussion on how black people have to deal with police and not have to deal with black people?
Right.
Ain't that some shit?
Right. Hello. Hello.
That's reverse racism, bro. The fuck? Because we'll kill a nigga in a heartbeat.
Right.
Right? Nigga go look, shoot up everything moving, and the cop will smack his mom, and I swear to God, the nigga won't do nothing. This is reverse racism.
That's another conversation too, though. That's what we need.
That's a fact. Yo, I like that,
Definitely a fact.
Bobby. I like that, B Ballard. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you said I'm speaking facts, homie. Ask for a supervisor and know your Constitution. Okay,
And you are.
They take oaths to the Constitution.
The Constitution don't apply to us though.
But
so
that's why I say I'm gonna tell my kids to cooperate.
that's all.
That's it.
Just cooperating, and the goal is like Toya said, make it home.
Just make it home.
Just make
That's
it
the
home,
goal,
man.
make it home.
Toya, she
Just
said,
make it home.
I tell my son the goal is to make it
Cooperate.
home,
Man, we'll
and
figure
she'll
it
handle the rest. I
It
like
could
that.
be fixed. We'll
like
figure
that,
it out
man.
when
We'll
you get
figure that
home.
shit out,
I'm saying, hey, I want to thank you all. Okay, I just definitely want to thank you all out there in the town for tuning in. You know, what I mean? Wherever you are,
Love,
we
like,
wanna-
and share.
we
Myracle
want to thank.
Podcast.
That's a fact.
Comment and share.
Love, like, and share
That's right.
Myracle
We
Podcast.
appreciate everybody
wanna thank
commenting,
y'all
too.
for tuning in, and thank you for your comments. All right, keep them comments coming. All right. So we gonna transition a little bit, but we gonna get back to the topic. You know what I mean? Because we still gotta a couple people that's gonna spit some. We got Q Boogie that's gonna spit some bars, and we got another artist in here that's gonna spit some bars.
She gonna get crazy, y'all. She gonna get crazy, y'all.
She ready too. I'm telling
Hope
you
y'all
right
ready.
now. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's that time in the show, you know what I mean? For Chiefs Rocket or Block It, y'all. You know what I mean? It's that time in the show for Chiefs Rocket or Block It. Okay, this is where I will ask the cast a series of questions about current events, hip-hop and entertainment and sports. The cast will say if they are going to rock it or block it. You know what I'm saying? And why. Okay? And you at home can play along as well, too.
The sun went down, man. Y'all get my boy Q a drink.
Oh yeah.
Yo, so
That time.
the first question, in which I have an idea on what the cast is going to say, but the first question is, are you rocking it or blocking it? The police officer who shot Dante Wright only being charged with manslaughter.
Blocking that shit, man. Blocking it. Her being charged. She was charged with murder.
Okay.
No, she should be killed
That too.
by his family.
That too.
And when we start doing that, I guarantee the killers will go
That's
down.
the problem.
Period.
That too.
That's the problem.
Period.
So Q, which
the
are
problem.
you rocking it or blocking it?
I'm blocking that shit.
Yo, you blocking
Okay.
that shit.
What about you, Gold Saint? Champagne.
Man, blocking that shit. Man, charge that bitch with man one, then break it down. Don't charge her
That's
with
right.
manslaughter.
Start from the top to the bottom.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Okay. Dodie.
I'm with Q. That's my thing.
Go ahead.
We get tired of being sick and tired, man. Like,
Tired of that shit, man.
at
Tomorrow.
some point, listen, man, we knocking each other off left and right.
Right.
Is y'all scared to just?
Right.
That's what.
Weird,
I
man.
think that's what
I'm
Bobby was talking
blocking
about.
it,
though.
They
man.
weird, bro.
I think
Listen,
Bobby was talking about that.
Bobby, pull up.
No, that's what you talking about. That's what you talking about.
Because
That's what we talking
because
about.
that's how them people view us. You got one motherfucker that wanna talk their language. Okay, go ahead. And then you got another motherfucker say, I'm tired of y'all language. I'm gonna bust
That's
in your
right.
motherfucking head. You
That's
keep
right,
doing
Bobby.
shit to mine.
She should be
me
that
and mine.
future.
That's all.
That's right.
I'm blocking this shit, man. She gotta go. Shit.
No, we still-
y'all would
We
just keep
still,
knocking us
we
off.
still got Zimmerman walking around this motherfucker, man, selling guns and
That's
shit,
it.
man.
That's all. That's crazy.
That's the one that
That's
pissed me off.
crazy.
That touched me a different way right there.
But niggas want to be gangster.
That shit pissed me off,
Like
man.
this will really this will really piss me off. Like I know like we dealing with some fragile niggas, man.
Fragile niggas,
These
man.
niggas is fragile
Telling
and they
you.
really don't understand what a warrior is.
Right.
Mikey, on one of our last podcasts, you said if this shit happen again, me and you gonna protest.
That shit blocked.
So will we? Will we?
Shit, as long as it's between Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and every other Wednesday.
There we go.
Other than that, Mr. Charlie said I got to be there.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm tired of Mr. Charlie ass. You know what I mean? Because he one of them.
He told me he's gonna protest.
That's the deal with Mr. Charlie. Man, fuck them people.
So everybody
People
on the
pay the
cast
bills,
is
man.
definitely blocking that.
Block that shit.
Everybody on the cast is blocking that.
For X,
And
block
to
X,
a
block
lighter
X.
note, you know what I mean? On the next, rock it or block it. Are you rocking it or blocking it? The play-in game for the NBA playoffs.
Playing playoffs.
I know nothing about it.
Yeah, the
7
play-in-
through 10.
Yes.
Block.
7 through 10. You
I'm
blocking it?
I'm rocking with it, man. The much basketball I
Right.
can see,
I see what
man.
you're saying.
I want to see it,
Yep.
man. I like now you can't tank.
No, we're not seeing more basketball.
No, you
but I'm
see
with
it
you.
one
You see what I'm saying?
What
now
I'm
you,
saying
now
is
you can't tank.
they
though.
have to take the regular season a little
Nah,
more
you got
serious.
that's what I want to
That's
say.
what I like. You
Yeah.
can't.
So I'm rocking with it,
can't
What
man.
if the Lakers? What if the Lakers? Now look at their situation.
Right.
Right.
And they gotta play. And look, and
That's
don't
gonna be
make it-
bad for the
who
top
fuck
seeds, though.
wanna see, who the fuck want to see the playoffs without the Lakers in it, bro?
I
But
know.
no, they
wanna-
not gonna
you
miss
gotta
it.
see
No, they're
Brian.
not gonna miss it.
That's bad for the top
just saying.
seeds,
1
though.
through 6 get in,
Yeah, that's bad
and
for
then
the
7
number
through
one seed.
10 they play a 3-game series to get in.
Wonder how it was for the bubble.
Become 7 and 8.
Something like that for the
You know
bubble.
what I mean?
But
Then
that's
they
not,
play
that's
them.
not even
Yeah.
fair for
So-
them to
so
do.
what I'm
They
saying
still
is-
gotta play.
No, but I'm saying though, the top seeds still get a little more rest. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay.
I'm a LeBron fan.
I rock
get
with-
some rest, bro.
I
Get
rock
some
with
rest.
God damn, you only been playing the last goddamn 17, 18 years, 100 games a season. Get some rest.
Hey, you all that.
Yeah.
No, facts. Get
That
some-
motherfucker
Get
played
some rest.
30
That's a
years
fact.
straight.
And let them fight it out for a minute and then come back and get crazy.
Because
I rock it.
It's really ain't no point in even him going and playing all these different games
Right.
just to fucking play
Right.
in playoffs that could determine everything. Like,
Right.
He been in championship every year.
Right.
He lit there.
Right. I'm just saying he earned it though.
Yes, he
earned
has.
the shit,
Yo,
man.
Yo.
The
I'm,
king
rock,
is the king.
I'm rocking with it.
It's okay.
I'm with Mikey.
We'll rock out with it, man.
I want to see.
So
I
we
want to see
got-
more people,
We
more
got
teams
3
play.
that's rocking it.
It's only a 72 game season though, y'all. Y'all know that, right?
Oh yeah.
It's a 72 game season
That's
now.
a fact.
So just to fit that in.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
But it's only from 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, just to fit it in.
That's right. 70. Trayvon was crazy. That was
I
crazy.
didn't understand
So
that.
like they like
I thought it was one game. They played one game.
No.
We
It's a
digress.
series because
Okay.
they don't want to be like you get
digress.
lucky, motherfucker, and
Right,
get
that's
in.
what I was saying. That's what I thought.
No, it's a 2 out of 3.
Okay, I rock with it then. I'll switch up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 2 out of 3. I'm rocking with
Okay,
that.
so everybody on the cast is rocking it. That's what's up. Okay, well, that's the end of Chiefs Rocking the Block It, man. We had a good time, and I hope you had a good time playing along as well.
ready
All right.
for this
Yo,
goddamn instrumentals, man. Here, man. Fucking
you know
headphones.
what I'm saying? So, yo,
Turn me up in the head.
yo, turn the headphones up, man, because, yo, this time in the show, you know what I mean?
No, hold on. Before we get to that, we gotta do the riddle me this.
That's what I'm waiting for. Oh, man.
Hey,
Uh-oh, riddle me this, y'all.
hey, Kyrie, you got your gas card, bro. Your gas card been here. We talked. My boy was quarantining and shit. So
How much was the gas card?
$50.
I think I spent $5 off of there. I spent $5.
My boy was quarantining and shit, getting shit right. But come get your gas card, baby. We got a $50 gas card for you.
That's a fact.
45.
And we about to give away. I don't know what we got. Producer, we got like some. I think we might got like an air fryer or some shit we about to give away. Some we giving away. Whoever can get this, riddle me this. And guess what, good people? I ain't letting y'all go to Google to get this shit either, okay?
Nope.
Cause this one coming from me, straight from the motherfucking brain. Pause. Riddle me this.
Block it.
Riddle me this. And y'all got 3 minutes to answer the question.
3 minutes. Hold on. Let me get my shit together.
Riddle me this, guys. Who hangs with you all the time, can get your ass into trouble and out of trouble? They can listen to me. Get you into trouble and out of trouble. Can make people hate you or make people love you. 3 minutes.
DMB.
Damn, who you with?
Holy shit.
Who you with? That's that motherfucker. That motherfucker.
Yo. Niggas crazy.
That motherfucker right there.
Cause you acting crazy. That's why.
I'm ready to get up and go pee, man.
Oh, God damn.
That's sick.
I ain't expect that from that motherfucker.
Right.
God
Right.
damn, he
Yo.
excited, y'all. Chief excited.
Who got the clock? Where we at? A minute and a half?
Gold Chain got the clock. Show him the clock.
Somebody said myself. Somebody said me. Somebody said yourself. Them all wrong answers. Derek Turner.
Shit, I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know what that means.
Michelle.
Come on, Bag.
Bags. What the fuck?
What the fuck is that?
LOL. Self.
Bag, stay off that grape, man. Yo, man, acting crazy.
How much more? We got 2 more minutes, y'all.
We got 30 seconds. These motherfuckers can't run the Google. Somebody outside.
Yeah, y'all can't run the Google for this one. Where y'all at? God damn it. Michelle said Michelle. The kid, nope, not so. Goody,
you
not
trying,
Eagle.
Goody.
What? Bags?
Come on,
Bags. God damn.
Oh,
God.
man, it's
Get your goddamn uncle murder.
Yo,
damn.
man, acting crazy.
Hoo-wee.
Where you at?
Hoo-wee.
Yo,
Derek Turner, where
Come
are
on,
you?
man.
What are you doing, man?
family, you making us look bad right now, family.
Skin color, brain. Nope. Y'all got 40 seconds.
Close but no cigar.
Man.
Boom, boom, boom.
Guess y'all don't want no air fryer.
Boom, boom,
Bags, you close.
Look at them boys going Jeopardy on y'all.
Billy Ho said
Goody.
Actions.
Billy Ho said Bags acting crazy.
Look, Tristan said,
Yo.
Derek, what the fuck?
Yo, Bag said he on his way.
I see.
Yo.
Man, we know you
I
can't
see
come
you, Tristan
outside.
JC.
motherfucker.
Yeah, right. Stay home, man.
10 seconds.
Nope, Mook.
Hey,
I'm
yo.
gonna get you that TC Pride
30
hat.
seconds.
Shout out William Murray.
My boy Mook. TC
Michael
Pride.
Brundage. JV Ostich.
Bags, you was kind of close, though. Kind of.
Back far.
Oh, they go Juan. Tell Juan Tay in here. He ain't gonna
Y'all
come.
got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7,
Oh,
6,
No phone, no
5, 4,
money.
no, okay,
3, 2.
And
Wow.
Dodie Ruffin.
No.
Yo,
Tell him what it is, Dodie Ruffin.
the man
He been
stumped y'all this
he
week.
been waiting to say this for an hour and a half, y'all.
Man stumped y'all this week.
Say the whole joke over again, then say the answer. I forgot the joke. I forgot it.
It's not a joke.
Right,
It's just a riddle.
Run, what is it?
What can hang with you? Who can hang with you? Who can hang with you all the time? Get you in trouble, out of trouble. Can make a motherfucker hate you or love you. I think that was it, wasn't it?
Was it your tongue? Your tongue?
Love you, hate
Nope.
you.
What was the answer?
Dick and balls. Dick and balls.
Derek was right. Derek Turner was right there.
No, Derek Turner said dick.
Yo,
Derek Turner.
Pause.
I said who? Dick and balls.
The winner is none of you motherfuckers. Y'all gotta excuse my friends, y'all. They having a good time, man.
we is having a good time,
Nah,
man.
man, we had
Again, thank you for y'all support.
Balls, what the balls got there?
Yo,
That's it. They compare.
They hanging together. I don't know.
They hang out together.
we
Pause.
want to thank you all for your support.
We had a good-
Continued support
Good show
for
with Q
Miracles
Boogie.
Podcast and
Thanks for
everything
coming out,
Miracles.
baby. Always love.
About to let my man Q burn this shit up.
Okay?
Hey, we got chicken wings and pizza in there too.
So
Keep you also.
yo, we gonna have a change in program. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have the young lady come in first. You know what I'm saying?
Get crazy.
That's all right. She
You
acapella.
got to introduce her.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who she is.
Smalls.
Smalls.
What's your niece's name, man? Mila about to come burn this motherfucker.
Man, we about to have Mila light this motherfucker.
14 years old.
Bars up, man.
Y'all better get y'all shit together.
Understand and recognize, man.
Pay attention.
Let's go, Mila. We got headphones for you right here.
Crazy on the mic, y'all. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
You want to have a seat? You want to stand? What you want to do, sweetheart?
Man, let her get a seat. Let her take a seat. You know what I'm saying?
Get the headphones on, Mila, and burn this shit
Get
up.
comfortable, Mila.
Give her a nice good beat.
Hey, you need a beat? You need a beat or you going acapella?
Let me get a pillow.
Okay, they got a beat for her. You know what I'm saying?
Youngblood, how you work this?
No, you good.
Production right there, Diddy right there.
But she's low, though. Look at her.
Tilt the mic.
I don't know. Let me see.
Lower part.
Diddy.
Yeah, that part.
Diddy
Yo.
right there.
No, twist that right.
Can I just like?
There we go.
Yeah. We got the young artist coming in here. All right, y'all gonna see her. Believe that.
Mila, tell me when you're
Young
ready.
Mila.
I'm play a beat for you.
Okay, hold on.
Hold on, before you go, Mila, go ahead and plug yourself right quick. Let them know your handle. Let them know your IG.
Let them know who you is and where they can
Hi,
find you.
y'all. My name is Mila the Brat.
Mila the Brad.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at MELADAABRAAT. Mila the Brat.
Mila the
One more
Brad.
time.
One more time.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at MELADAABRAAT.
Yo, Mila the Brat.
Mila the Brat.
Yeah.
You heard me?
Yo, what's up? Check her out.
I'll be in
Okay, y'all gonna see her one day on the scene. Believe that.
Yeah, the future.
Okay,
Let me know when you're ready.
She 14.
and you seen
You
her
heard
on
me?
here
Oh, it's all right.
on Miracles
The headphones is
Podcast.
loose,
You,
y'all.
do you want us to play a beat for you, or you got something?
We got the beat right
Be
here.
right there.
There we go.
These ones is loose though.
There she go.
Good.
See if you hear yourself.
Yo,
Mila
everything
the
raw
Brat.
and uncut and unscripted on Miracles Podcast. Believe that.
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Can y'all cut that bullshit phone off, please? Jesus Christ.
She ready.
Let me know when you're ready, baby.
Mila the Brat.
Y'all, can we pray first?
Yes, we can.
Absolutely.
Yeah, goddamn.
We in a praying house. We in a praying goddamn house. You better believe that. You want to lead us in prayer, or you want Chief to do it?
It's one of y'all to do it.
Okay.
Everybody be quiet.
Bow y'all heads, man.
Take your hats off.
Ooh, y'all my head.
You all right? You all right? You a woman. You a woman.
Bow your heads. Father God, you said where there are two or three gathered together in your name, there you are in the midst of us. Lord, and we know you are in the midst of us right now, Father God. Look over this podcast as you always do. Keep us all covered in your blood. Bless Mila as she is about to rhyme for the Miracles Podcast. So, Father, continue to look over us and bless us. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Let's go.
Mila,
Are you ready?
Let's go.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yo, lately I've been on my Nipsey hustle shit. It's time to double up. Do say in a double cup. Show that I don't give a fuck. Nice I kept that glizzy tuck. Had to make that glizzy bust. Fuck it, I'ma fuck him up. Show his little hoe just what's up. I just wanna live my life bigger than stars will ever be. $1 million golden boats. $1 million Christmas trees. Growing up, we had it hard. All this pain that left a scar. I ain't talking Lion King. Jump off the cliff. I push it far. 1800, I was hot. Cocaine out the barber shop. White people calling the cop. Making black for body drop. Moving smart, we took the easy route. Pockets never in the drought. Means they come and beef and I want beef, then I'ma gut them out. Call her I bitch Mr. Cow. Stendos on the gummer down. Soundless said don't make a sound. All that raw, I should be loud. Move so inconspicuous. On her, you know I never trust that bitch. She claims she had my back. Show me that love is really lust. Monkey see you, monkey do. Shoot for me, I shoot for you. Grinding, no, I never stop. Did for me, I do for you. Monkey see you, monkey do. Shoot for me, I shoot for you. Grinding, no, I never stop. Did for me, I do for you. Monkey see you, monkey do. Shoot for me, I shoot for you. Grinding, no, I never stop. Did for me, I do for you. Monkey see you, monkey do. Shoot for me, I shoot for you. Grinding, no, I never stop. Did for me, I do for you. Smooth like I'm a pimp or something. Might just buy a trick or something. Where I'm from on every block, it was a trick selling her buns. Monkey see you, monkey do. Shoot for me, I shoot for you. Grinding, no, I never stop. Did for me, I do for you. Fuck me, then it's fuck you too. Fuck them all and fuck your crew. Do I make them bitty bop? Plus 26 might catch the flu. I ain't talking Lauren Hill. Had a house off Lauren Hill. Ever since I was a kid, I dreamed about living on the hills. Went from walking around with change to walking around with dollar bills. Never knocked the hustle, always humble. Time will always heal. Monkey see and monkey do. Shoot for me, I shoot for you. Grinding, no, I never stop. Do for me, I do for you. Monkey see and monkey do. Shoot for me, I shoot for you. Grinding, no, I never stop. Did for me, I do for you. Monkey see and monkey do. Shoot for me, I shoot for you. Grinding, no, I never stop. Did for me, I do for you. You live to die, we shoot to kill. Don't care if you off a little meal. I never ever sign your door. Don't once it's fake. They claim they real Pinocchio. They lie still. Paint a picture, make it picture perfect. Got the grind and made it work to live your life to find your purpose. Did my sins cause I was hurting. Used to question if I'm worth it. I buy myself a Birkin. Monkey see and monkey do. Shoot for me, I shoot for you. Grinding, no, I never stop. Did for me, I do for you. Monkey see and monkey do. Shoot for me, I shoot for you. Grinding, no, I never stop. Did for me, I do for you. Monkey see and monkey do. Shoot for me, I shoot for you. Grinding, no, I never stop. Did for me, I do for you. Yeah.
Okay. You the Brad. Y'all heard it first. Myracle Podcast.
That Rick Ross.
She came through. He killed that shit too.
Over that Doze.
Mila. Listen.
Big shout out to me and love.
That was the hardest shit that we ever heard on this motherfucker. I'm keeping it 100. I like that.
Listen, the A student, 14 years old. Man, y'all better get with us.
Come on, man.
Only 14. Y'all better get with us.
Remember when y'all heard it first, man.
All age.
And she telling the truth. Monkey see,
All
monkey
Dude, do for me, I do for you.
Ain't all age. She can curse.
And she said she could buy her
Y'all
own self
said
a
it around her.
burger.
Come on, man.
She could buy her own burger.
$100,000.
Shoot for me, I shoot for you. Shoot for me, I shoot for you. Come on, man.
Go ahead and let the people know your handle again.
But yeah, my name is Mila the Brat, aka Mila. Y'all can just call me Mila if y'all want to. Find me on Instagram at MELADAABRAAT.
Shoot for me, I shoot for you. Monkey, come on, man. Monkey see, monkey do.
I got Hazel phone. It's getting good as a motherfucker in his phone, goddammit. It's getting good as a motherfucker in his phone, goddammit.
What you got going on over there, though?
I got Hazel phone. This shit getting crazy.
Let me see that motherfucker.
Ooh. Oh, that motherfucker Hazel be having them. Oh.
Here we go right now. We about to close it out with the grand finale.
Now, y'all just heard Mila the Brat now. Now
About to bring Q Boogie in, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, who gave us?
How you like that?
Bars.
She
got bars. Mila the Brat got bars.
Shout out to Mila one more time. She ain't fucked up.
Right.
Listen, remember when y'all saw her first, motherfucker, up here?
That's a
Myracle Podcast.
That's a fact.
And she about to eat.
That's a fact.
You heard me?
Fix the mic. Fix the mic. Fix the mic.
Got the road up, turn it out here.
Man, Q Boogie about to take off, man. He about to go crazy,
No
man.
doubt, man. Let's get these headphones on, man.
Y'all ready?
You know what I'm saying? I want to hear Keep Boogie, man. Get busy.
Oh.
Ready?
This shit might be a little personal, y'all.
Yo, this sounds good.
This shit might be a little personal.
We gotta really like
Zone out.
and just talk some shit. Everything we was talking about, everything the panel was talking about, like black people, we under attack. Period.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Let me talk to him though. Hey, if I can be completely honest, would you promise not to judge me? Promise just to love me and leave it to God above me. Had pretty times, but it can be pretty ugly. My nigga so homophobic, he think that it's gay to hug me. Now daddy's gone and he ain't never show affection. Told him to be a man, but that was simple neglection. No correlation with fatherhood and erection, but there's a great connection with fatherhood and protection. But all he want is Ciroc and a big booty, an ounce of weed, some wings, and a great movie, and the Uzi. He can't forget his gun. I wonder why God would make a father leave his son, or a mother raise a daughter and lead her to the slaughter, because the only thing she talk about is what that nigga bought her. Money for her sex, money has effects. You think AIDS will go away if that man write a check? Or if that man break your neck? Hands around your throat, take the air away from your chest. You can't even catch your breath. Baby, catch your breath. Don't put money over no shit. Don't put dollars over respect. Don't put sex over no rhetoric. God is over everything. God is over everything. Allah is over everything, huh? Them rappers don't give a fuck about you. Getting money don't erase your father left without you. Now find a girl, ask her what she respect about you, and hug your child. Tell him he bring the best about you, and look at him, and you tell him that he's special. And if you hug him every day, he'll know it's nothing sexual, but break the cycle, don't do it like it was due to you. Break the cycle, don't do it like it was done to you. Break the cycle, don't do it like it was done to you. Not about money, just be there, here, run to you. Now that's gangster, nigga. Be thankful, nigga. No, I say it, but you ain't no nigga. I could blame my environment, never play the violin. Men rather smoke fire instead of being firemen. A car's when he driving in, never see retirement. So he find joy with the smoke and the tires spin. And it's really nothing special, bro. I'm sorry that he neglected you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that he neglected you. Now you holding on to that 22, 38, 45. I say, yo, preacher or pimp, they monetizing in the monastery. It's monetary, my niggas love me like commissary. These new rappers lost loyalty and lost skill. I'm all real, boy, you sweeter than a Carvel. I up the fifth, I'ma grip it like a barbell. A cheap death, his funeral was like a yard sale. Like magic, take the soul from a silhouette, send a check or call on God like a minaret. I write songs, the right song can end the debt. The game need me like PR before the internet. Knew I was great, had an epiphany. My infantry was not any nigga out with efficiency. Only shark left in the lake, nigga, go fish and see, cause none of them is fucking with me, even that infancy. Lord, this false fuckery is risen. When niggas glorify that street life, but not the prison. I reach for the sun and the moon, create a prison where fiends put dope on the spoon. Create religion like that off-white false Christ shit ain't the remedy. Like that black boy trap house brick is a trinity. Got me reaching for my 245 Yosemite with big faces in that Q45 Infinity. I'm back now, got these niggas saying all shit. No shit, some shimmy y'all shit. Send me to his college. Nigga give me y'all shit. City of the heartless in your city, I'm regarded. Fucking lane, I'm the Damian with the Chargers. New handgun with uranium in the cartridge. Ain't that his head? Fuck that. Ain't that his conscience? One of your hoes, got two white boys with a K cover with Contra. You mean this shit when you lay, I'm with the nonsense. In my hood, fatherhood's a fairy tale, know very well. Niggas sell they soul for blue sixes, canary 12. His last breath is chest swell, they carry shells, a scary cell. My nigga, we are in Perrielle. These ghetto tales can't make them up like L'Oreal. We see in sales, no student loan, no tapping pale. The government is showing us a map to jail. So fuck crack, we been trapped. I rap for real. The thug aura is more like Sodom Gomorrah, the poorest, the president. That nigga not for us. I'm sick of all this sinful shit. Got me thinking in my head on some nympho shit. We putting crack on layaway. Wanna rip those bricks. Never had boots and chairs, just extendo clips. Blue Jews terrified, couldn't call the help. He Snapchatted his brother dying, reposted while he was crying, retweeted while he was trying to breathe. Couldn't get a moment to grieve. I swear to God, they say it's heaven for a G. They say that in heaven, you speak 11 for a key. I looked to the reverend, he said, whatever just to eat. The meek shall inherit, but they don't hear us in the street. I put my head to the ceiling. Black men killing. All for that motherfucking feeling. Woo! Yo! Yo! You fucking Billy. Yo! Burn that motherfucker down.
Yo, the town is on smash.
Yo.
You heard? Yo, this is crazy.
Man, thank
you.
Yo, listen, man.
Listen, y'all couldn't hear that was to the slipping.
Listen, man.
Come on, man.
You getting crazy now.
DMX, man.
He getting crazy, man.
Rest in peace, X, man.
Rest in peace,
Kill. Yo. That shit came like from the soul. I heard that shit made me want to go hook my son.
Yo, listen, man. It's no knock. Listen, it's no knock to nobody.
I love y'all, Kings. Feel that? I love y'all. Love y'all.
The boy burned that shit up, man.
Ain't no shame in telling your man you love him, man. I love y'all, Kings, man.
That's all. We just wanna. I think black people need to find a balance, right?
Yeah,
like you can't keep feeding us like
you gotta try some
kill, murder. Like we gotta be a balance. But with anything, it's a balance.
Everything, that's right.
And when the balance is off, then we off. So I just want to convey a message. You know what I'm saying? And something that's passionate and try to walk in the steps of X, Pac, and everybody else. When it comes to passion and speaking what they believe in.
And we heard a lot of clear too. That shit was.
That's all.
I heard every
bar.
Every bar taught me some shit.
Burn that shit up like I knew you would. I say it back.
No, you would.
Burn that shit up like I knew you would.
I love y'all boys,
Love y'all
man.
boys, man. All y'all.
All these boys is solid, man. That's why I came on the show. I don't even do this shit.
Right.
Keep it 100. But these motherfuckers right here is my brothers. I love them. They solid.
Love you too,
You
man.
heard? Never been nothing funny no time ever in my life. You heard?
At all.
That's what's up, man.
At all.
Yo, man, we definitely, yo, this is crazy. We want to
We gotta
definitely
go, man. We gotta keep going.
Little bro came over and burned this shit up.
Yo, the man got crazy.
That's a fact.
Yo, I don't know what to feel right now.
Listen, for all you other artists, we love y'all all.
That's a fact.
Come on. But it's gonna be hard to dunk after Vince harder. Hard to dunk after Vince.
When it comes to lyrics,
Shout out to the Brat.
look, I let everybody have everything. Like, niggas is better than me, I don't care. But when it comes to lyricism and passion, bro, you can't find nobody. I don't give a fuck weird, man.
That's
yeah.
a fact.
Hey,
For real, when it comes
I'm
to
a
lyrics
believer.
and passion,
I'm a believer.
you know me? And I'm not even, they can have all the money, y'all can have all that shit. Cause at night, when I lay down, let me tell you something. When I lay down at night, everything I rap, I live.
That's right.
And I could sleep good.
You stand on everything you say.
And my kids, when I die, my kids can sit and listen to my raps and still be successful. That's what's more important.
They still can learn from it.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? All this bubblegum shit. Motherfuckers rapping bubblegum shit right now. You know, these money holes and that shit.
I mean, this is
Shake your ass.
but this is how it's supposed to be. That's why I'm tripping while you can hear Lil Wayne, but they won't let you in.
You see what I'm saying?
You feel what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas was always good for entertainment. No matter where. Since we came to this motherfucking country.
Bojangles.
But say something real. Watch how quick they cut you off.
Right. That's a fact.
And I made that sacrifice.
So my man Shondell Dupree, another TC
Shondell, TC
Pride, he said, yo, Big Q just snapped and went crazy on the podcast. Love it. All my guys, love y'all.
Love you too,
Love you
Shondell.
too, Dale.
That guy should
saying?
go.
Both State. State counselor. Yeah, turn. That's what's up. That's right, DT. We see you.
TC Pride, he one of them hats too, bro.
We got you.
That's the easy part, man.
That's the easy part.
That's the easy part.
I gotta hang with you.
Everybody, Mook asked for on Dale, Q, all my TC Pride boys. These will be on deck, man. I give y'all the link. The people love us, man.
I was there for a month.
We get anything. They love us.
Shout out Abdul Kawi. Skip.
No.
True to Woo.
Through the wall. My
Shout
nigga.
out Cito in the building.
Cito. Juanito in the building. Smosh. My nigga.
Shout out Phil.
Chico,
Come on.
Keys, Chill,
Keep pushing. Brother, man.
James.
Small.
My Mud brothers.
Yo, so we about to do the miracle moment. You know what I mean? You know, we got Mother's Day coming up, so you know what I mean. We want to shout out to all the mothers. You know what I mean? Especially my mom, Dukes. Mom, yo,
Love your mom. You only get one.
you know what I'm
Dallas,
saying?
Marcel Street.
We want to let you know we love you, man, to the fullest, yo.
That's a
You know what I
fact.
mean?
Without you wouldn't be no me. Without y'all wouldn't be no us.
Yo, Free talking about he need one.
Yeah,
Free,
so
you don't get one, man.
definitely want to shout out to the mothers out there. You know what I mean? All mothers. You know what I mean?
All you
All
black
mothers.
women, you mothers, y'all so resilient. You know what I mean?
Shout out to the
Shout out Corey Green. He trash as hell.
Shout out.
He trash in the chessboard.
Corey.
Shitty. I go up
And
and
I wanna
try
tell
and
y'all,
beat the shit out of them
I
all
love
the
y'all
time.
ladies, man, just for putting up with us. You know what I mean?
Shank, shout out Shank.
Shout out to
Just
our
for dealing with
grandmother.
us, man.
You know what I mean? Shout out to our aunts.
mother.
You know what I mean?
Auntie,
We love
mama, grandma, aunts, mommy, happy Mother's Day. We love
you.
y'all.
That's a fact.
Y'all look
We
out for
wouldn't
Touch the
be
Movies
nothing
coming
without
soon.
y'all.
You know
You
what I
know
mean?
what I mean? Y'all put God first, and that's what we do.
That's exactly
All
what
our
we do.
episodes.
You know what I'm saying? So, yo, listen, everybody, yo, we got the movie Pressure coming out, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Again, we want to thank every one of y'all for our
The Brat.
y'all support and tuning in to Miracles Podcast, you know what I mean?
We
Yeah.
shooting the movie Pressure. We gonna be holding auditions this coming spring. Short film Pressure is gonna be crazy. Trust me.
Right.
Trust me.
That's a fact. So, well, that's it for the day, good people. You know what I mean? We want to thank everyone for tuning in to
Big
Miracle
Q,
Podcast. You know what I'm saying? We want to thank for Q Boogie for coming on the set. You know what I'm saying? And Mila the Brat. You know what I'm saying?
Coming on, spitting
Middle
on
of the crack.
Middle of the crack here first. Now Boogie in the building. So, yo, again, this your boy Chief in the building. Holla at me, you dig?
I know I'm going to change. Y'all live and learn. Tune in next Wednesday. I know this.
Mikey Mike, a.k.a. Champagne. Shout out 4th Street.
410.
Y'all know it's the boy Doty, a.k.a. Big Fish, a.k.a. Doty Ruffin. And these are the motherfucking Myracle Podcasters. Y'all know how we do it. Let's talk about it, you heard?
Yo!
Great show. Believe none of what you hear, half what you see, and all of what you smell. Because everybody that's coming ain't staying. Everybody that's kneeling ain't praying. Slow motion, better than no motion. No motion, better than commotion. We out.
That's what's up. Pumper Dale bread. Until next time, God bless and stay safe. Holla!
Come on, y'all. You know
what I'm saying? Get them up. Good show.
Another one, y'all.
Put the water in there, Q.
Another one.
What's the Moscato of mine?
Turn y'all lives off. Turn y'all lives off.
Pressure. What he gonna do when it
Happy birthday, Kanye.
Love in the building.
Yeah.
KSP, baby.
What he gonna do when it's pressure?
That was a good one, y'all.
Yeah. How he gonna feel when it's pressure?
Fire, baby.